Alright you guys, this video, everybody's been requesting me to compare and show all my Maniology stamping polishes so you can have a look at them and what you think. Sorry, there's dinosaurs in the background. Anyway, this video has to be two parts and this is part one. I had to chop it in half because I couldn't get it to all upload. Hey, welcome to my channel. Today, this is the video. Move this is out of the way. That you've all been requesting. This is like the most requested thing I have, and I've put it off and put it off and put it off because it's gonna be a lot of work. It's gonna be a really long video, but I'm sure I'll cut out plenty of me going on and on about stuff. So like this right here, I'll probably cut this out because, you know, I'm just going blah blah blah. All right, Maniology. You know I have a love-hate with their stamping polish, and I have a flipping ton load of it. Let's get on with, this is just Maniology. I do have a discount code and it's Golden325, and you will save 10% if you use that. Sorry. If you use that at Maniology, you will save 10%, and I get a commission from that. And I am always honest. You guys that have been here forever know, and Maniology probably doesn't like that fact sometimes. But if I don't like one of their stamping polishes and I don't think it's an actual stamping polish, I'm going to tell you. Okay, this is going to be a lot of work for me at least, but here we go. Well, let's start with black. We have straight or sticky black and straight up black. Straight up black is matte. This works amazing on like everything. Everything. Negative spaces, and really fine lines. This works awesome with every stamper, whether it be a sticky stamper or a clear silicone stamper. This one works great, but it is matte. I don't especially like stamping with it because it's matte, but when I come across something that's super fine lines and I really need my clear stamper with, I do actually always grab for this. Please make sure you're using liquid latex, and that's part of the reason I don't always like to use it, because I am terrible about putting on the liquid latex beforehand. I should be prepared, but I never am. This is a pain in the butt to clean up. Pain in the butt. So I'm really bad about swamping my cuticles with it and getting it on my skin, and it's like impossible to get off. Alright, this sticky black, it is a really nice also, but same thing, it kind of floods and you will make a mess if you're not extremely careful. But this is a glossy, and I do really kind of like this one a little bit better. But my favorite stamping polish is on the black from Bases Little Blacker. Mainly because, okay, there's sometimes that this will not pick up on the clear stamper. It like beads on the clear stamper because it's so shiny. It's such a glossy finish. But generally, I like this the best. For overall, Watermarbles, it stamps, it's a one coat black, it's gorgeous, it's easy to work with, it's easy to clean up, it doesn't make a mess. Alright, white. White, I absolutely love Frozen B316. It's not always available, but it is a beautiful pearly white metallic from Maniology. I love this stuff. It's not like bright white, as you can see. Bam white. I used to just never use anything but this. I do also like the Queen white and Snow White from from Hit the Bottle Polish. I love Hit the Bottle Polish. I mean, it is so consistent. Their stamping polish is the most consistent, awesome stamping polish, okay? I'm just going to put that out there. Normally I use a lot of bases loaded lacquer. Sorry, I haven't changed the label. Shutout. I really like this. Same reason I like the black from bases loaded lacquer. It is a one coat. It stamps, it watermarbles. It's just an all around great glossy finish. All right, green. Gonna go with another darker color. This is Poison. This is amazing. I really love this one. And why haven't I swatched the top of that? Hold on. All right, for dark green polishes, let's compare these. These two, Pine and Greenhouse, are very close, especially stamped. That this one is crisp. It is a true olive, like khaki green, dark khaki green. I love this one. It looks amazing on almost everything. These two I really like also. This one I think is more of a true green. It is Pine. And then Greenhouse is a little more, I don't know, kind of between these two. So I would say it's closer to this one. Do you need them all? No. This one is a little teal. This one's olive. And this one is like, I don't know. It's really close. It looks a lot different on the camera. I'm looking at it in real life. You can see it's not so much stamped. This one is Rind. It's a really nice, like more of a lime green. I like it. I love this one. This one is Limelight. Beautiful neon lime green. This one is more teal sequins, and it is a metallic. This one, Franceland, is a really light blue-green, teal green. All right, but this one has got to be my all-time favorite green, and it is Poison. If you can get your hands on Poison, I recommend it for an all-around everything green. It is gorgeous. I love this one. Pine and Poison, and then I really like Franceland, and I really love Limelight. All right, other greens that are like really not so much. Okay, this one is the turquoise. It's just straight up turquoise. Soft Sage, I don't know. I lost the sticker off of it. It's like, I don't know, a little more green. It didn't stamp that great. But favorites, for sure. This one, it is kind of Blizzard. This one is very pretty, makes a very pretty base coat, not that great for stamping. These will all stamp. Let me be clear. It's not like they don't pick up and put down, and crisp. They all stamp. That's not the issue. It's whether or not they are opaque enough. This one is opaque enough on white. Almost all of them are on white, but they kind of look translucent on any other color. But this Blizzard is a very beautiful, like indigo blue. Okay, I think I just came up with what I've been trying to say for months, only if my wording is wrong. When I say that a polish should look the same over white and black, it shouldn't change the color. So if I was to try to stamp, say, this dark blue over yellow, it's going to look kind of green because it's translucent and it's not opaque enough. So stamping polishes should not change colors because of what's under them. So yes, they all look true to color over white, and a lot of them won't show over black, or the lighter colored ones will show over black but not not true to their color. It looks, you know, translucent. So maybe that makes more sense. Winter's Kiss. I don't know. It's hard to find anything that looks like a true blue over. It kind of looks black. Indicon, I do like this one for a true just blue. It looks more blue. This one looks more dark gray. Teardrop. And some of these look like exactly the same when they're stamped. They're not that different. Teardrop is a little more teal leaning. They look like identical right now as I'm looking at them at the viewfinder. They look identical, but this one is more of a teal color, and you can see in the stamping a little different. Frigid. This one I didn't really like. It stamps okay over white, but it's a little purple leaning. These two metallics, I should do completely just metallic separately, but I'm not going to. Chill Out and Bubbly. You don't need them both. I'm just going to go out there and say it. This one is a little more teal, but when they're stamped, they pretty much look identical. This is just a little darker. These are very nice, and I like these better over dark. Most metallics I do like over dark better. This one, Shark Bait. I put this one, I put a topper over this one. This one sucked for stamping. Useless. Midnight Madness, I don't like for stamping. It is a jelly. While they sold a bunch of jellies, jellies don't stamp. I'm sorry. They stamp, I guess, but I don't like them. This one just was a terrible stamping polish. This one, Celestial, I talked about this before. It's horrible. Yeah, it looks really pretty in the bottle, but you have to sponge it on. You can put one coat on, and then you have to sponge it because it is never going to look like that. It will not stamp. That glitter is way too much. It does not stamp. Sassy, why did I not stamp that? Let's see. Oh, wow, you guys. I love Sassy. It is a dusty purple. That would make a beautiful base color. And it's stamped pretty good over the white. Of course, it doesn't, you can't really see it over the black, but Sassy. I'm impressed, Sassy. Yeah. Starfish, I remember this one. Okay, this one's stamped. Okay, hold on. Now, I bought their whole line of, I noticed that they have some new holo polishes. I'm not buying them. They don't send me diddly squat. They send me nothing. I buy all of this myself. I do use the money that I earn from my commissions to buy everything I have from Maniology. And I give like 90% of it away, as you guys know. All right, sucks over black because, I mean, you can see it in the reflection like there. But when I'm looking at it as far as holo, you know, you want it to look hollow. It's too glittery again. But it looks good over white, but it doesn't really look hollow over white. A beautiful base color. Same thing. It is very pretty put, you know, just on your nail, but for stamping, I don't approve. Please continue to part 2. What do you think, Penny? Part 2, please. Yeah, watch part 2.